Oh, you want to fight? We're just teasing. This past weekend, we had our first Bodysex certification workshop to train women that will also hold their own workshops.
Do you understand that this was in, back in the 70s, this was the most far-fetched dream I could possibly have.
I know. And we had women from the Czech Republic, 2 from Canada, Mexico, Israel.
Israel, how about that?
And then San Francisco, Boulder, and Philadelphia. But it was just amazing to think of these women taking it out into the world.
And Betsy made the point. They were so young. A lot of them were in their 20s.
2 in their 20s, and most of them were mothers.
Which is the other thing that was unexpected. How can they have a career? They've all had careers. They've all raised children. And now they're going to do Bodysex. And they're still...
Well, they're dynamos. Why not? They have something to say. They have experienced. So a couple of the women asked, they said, how do you describe Bodysex? Because it's such a transformative experience. And I always say it's about healing negative body image and overcoming pleasure anxiety.
And I always say the minute we look at each other's pussies, that's sisterhood.
Well, it's done in the nude because the whole point is that you're stripped down, you said, to your essence.
Yeah. I can't be my outfit. I can't be my jewelry. I can't be my title. I'm just a naked woman.
And then it's based on the feminist consciousness raising groups in the 70s where you sit in a circle and you talk first person about your life and you share.
The circle is ancient. It's tribal. It's how most all of the tribes all over the world would gather in council. And when you're in a circle, no one is the leader. Even the chief, they're all equal to the Indian
And that's
chief.
the whole point, equality. And then you answer, how do you feel about your body and your orgasm? You share your most intimate thoughts about yourself and your emotions. And one of the women said, and you leave it in the circle. Like you share it. It's different than therapy. You share it and it's there, and then you can move forward with your life.
Because you've made it social. If you're one-on-one, the dyad is pathetic. I mean, we do pretty well with it. But, I mean, that's only because we do it on this little screen. So, the dyad is back and forth, and the group it goes around the group, and we all have told where we are, who we are, we've all heard, and we all acknowledge, and nobody has made any kind of you know what you need to do? You should. The finger pointing does not take place.
And by that sharing with a group of strangers that you don't know. And then, the next ritual we do is genital show and tell so that we can all see there's a range of vulvas and we display ours. Because I don't think there's anything more intimate than that.
That's the one thing that women don't share. We don't share it.
Not even with our lovers.
No. The doctor gets to look at it to see if there's something wrong.
And you yourself have never seen it in the mirror because you're sitting next to the woman. It's not just about displaying it. You're looking at your own sex organ. And understanding the functions and the anatomy, and then realizing, and then you're saying, oh, I've seen that before. That's the Art Deco. You like the style and that they're all different. And what you realize is they're all beautiful.
They're all beautiful. It's like a flower. You look at flowers, you say, oh, those petals are too long. I'm going to trim them. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No, you never do.
No, it was an incredible group of women. I know.
I was so proud.
This is my mother. And by the way, they're all going around, I'm a mother, and I'm a mother, and I have a 2-year-old, and I've got a 4-year-old, and she's pregnant. And I said, I'm also a mother. I'm the mother of masturbation.
Motherfucker.
And we can't do that.
No, I love that.
I think we just did.
Well, it's true, though. I mean, we all nurture in our own way. Some of us nurture with that immediate child, but others we nurture all the time. And you've spent your life you've nurtured Bodysex.
My comment was always this: who mothers mothers? Yeah. That's been my role. I mother mothers, and I don't know where and I'm perfectly happy. I have never wanted to be married. I have never wanted to have a family.
You're happy with your life choices.
I love my life choice, and I have to tell you that seeing my daughters, these are my kids, go out into the world and teach this and run these groups for other women, how happy can an old lady get?
Building sisterhood. It's something that you have to experience to feel it, to know it, because you're stripped down to your essence. You share, you're not judged, you're in a supportive environment, and you grow and transform, and you bond with women. You know, one woman shared how she was nervous about being the skinniest one there because she felt a lot of pettiness from other women over her size. And it was interesting because, you know, and then we have the woman who's the largest in the room and she's worried, you know, and they ended up sitting next together. And they released that, right? Because they can be nude.
Once it's spoken into the circle, you let it go.
It's just beautiful.
We're both, as you can see, we're both hooked.
It's addictive body sex. It really is. And it's so not like a sex party or an orgy or sexual.
No,
it's so much more than that. It transcends so much more.
Yeah, it's, well, I'm going to use the word spiritual.
It is spiritual.
And we all know that this was an ancient ritual, prehistory, where women came together when they were in their power. And I've said for quite a while now, many years, I'm going to send an army of orgasmic women into the world.
And we got our first 9 ready to go, so watch out, world.
It's only going to get better.